Today, we're going to talk about something that most women always do when they find you deeply attractive. Yes, you heard that right, but these behaviors are often overlooked because they are very subtle, yet powerful signals. If you want to understand the inner world of women and truly impress them, then this video is just what you need. Let's explore these small but effective hints together. When a woman finds you deeply attractive, this is often reflected in her desire to get physically closer to you. However, this is not just a conscious action, it is more of an emotional and psychological response. As attraction increases, women begin to gradually reduce the physical distance between you. This sometimes happens in very subtle ways, but with careful observation, this approach becomes very noticeable. Initially, her desire to feel closer to you reflects her inner attraction. For example, when you're together, if a woman prefers to sit near you or move closer to you, this clearly shows her interest in you and the desire to be closer to you. Sometimes this approach manifests in simply reducing physical distance, but at other times it may involve consciously leaning toward you or standing closer to you, which represents a more obvious behavior. Women want to spend more time with you, build an emotional connection, and get to know you better. This is often expressed through their body language. If a woman prefers to be in the same room as you, even in a crowded environment, and communicates more closely with you, it reflects her desire to build a deeper connection with you. At the same time, her effort to get closer to you means she feels safe and comfortable. This is a sign of the safe space she unconsciously builds with you. Another example is that a woman pays attention to not letting the distance between you grow too large. She might move closer to you during a conversation or casually place her hand on yours. These movements are often a natural response to attraction and a tangible expression of her interest in you. The important thing is that these movements are not one-time occurrences but are repeated regularly. When a woman is truly interested, the desire to feel closer to you naturally becomes an ongoing action. Women seek physical closeness not only as a way to spend time with you, but also for emotional security. Being closer to you helps her feel safe and comfortable. This is a crucial element that strengthens and deepens the bond in relationships. When a woman finds you deeply attractive, it's not just about physical attraction. It's also about the desire to build an emotional connection with you and get to know you better. When women find you deeply attractive, eye contact often becomes one of the strongest and most obvious signs. The eyes are the organ that most openly reflects a person's emotional state, thoughts, and feelings. Therefore, when a woman likes you, her eyes clearly show her interest and attraction to you. However, eye contact is more than just a brief glance. It is a profound reflection of a woman's desire to emotionally open up and get to know you better. First of all, prolonged eye contact is often a clear sign that a woman likes you. If a woman constantly looks at you and has difficulty tearing her eyes away from you, it usually indicates her desire to build a connection with you. The eyes are a reflection of a woman's inner world, and when her eyes are constantly focused on you, it symbolizes her wish to get to know you better and form a deeper bond. Another important sign is the sparkle or gleam in her eyes. When a woman truly likes you, you can often notice a brightness or liveliness in her eyes. This is a physical sign of emotional attraction. The sparkle in her eyes can be a concrete sign of excitement, joy, and an inner connection to you. When women feel love or attraction, their eyes often appear brighter and more vibrant. This sparkle is not just a superficial glance, but a hint that she wants to build an emotional connection with you. If her eyes are constantly in contact with yours, it shows that she is truly interested in you and thinking about you. When a woman likes you, her eyes will naturally often wander in your direction. But the key point is how deep the eye contact becomes. If a woman is truly interested in you, the eye contact won't last just a few seconds. It will remain for a longer period. Eye contact symbolizes a woman's attempt to build an emotional connection with you, and this connection will often manifest in your conversations as well. Eye contact can also carry a secret message. Women who sometimes protect their emotional walls might not directly say what they feel, but through their eyes, they can communicate many things to you. Especially when she feels emotionally secure, she will patiently and continuously look into your eyes. This is a sign that she is opening up and wants to share her inner world with you. Another important point is the slight tilt of her eyes or the direction of her gaze. When women find you deeply attractive, they might occasionally lower their gaze briefly and then look back up at you. This is a method of showing her emotional attraction and the connection she feels with you. Similarly, if a woman often directs her eyes at you during a conversation, it shows that she is listening attentively to you and truly values you. When a woman finds you deeply attractive and feels a strong attraction to you, it is most clearly shown through physical contact. Physical contact is often a very strong language that a woman uses to express her interest and desire to build a connection. However, this is not just any touch, but the desire to establish emotional depth and connection. When women like you, they often express these feelings through physical closeness. Light touches may not be immediately noticeable at first, but they are among the subtlest signs that a woman likes you. For example, a woman might touch your arm during a conversation, gently brush your shoulder, or hold your wrist without hesitation. These touches are usually unconscious and signify that the woman wants to get to know you better. Sometimes this approach shows itself in small but meaningful movements, like a simple hand gesture or moving closer to you without leaving much space between you. The attempt to build an invisible connection is tied to the desire to physically move closer to you. When women like you, they begin to physically move closer to you, often accompanied by eye contact and a smile. For example, even when there are many people around you, a woman will still try to pull you closer to her. She wants to always be near you. This is the moment when emotional attraction transitions into physical contact. When women truly like you, they consciously create physical proximity to spend more time with you, even when there are many people around. Another strong sign is when a woman leans towards you. This shows how much she is influenced by you and how much she wants to get closer to you. When a woman likes you, she will physically turn toward you during a conversation and pay more attention to you. Similarly, she will constantly try to shorten the physical distance between you if she wants to spend more time with you. This is a concrete sign of her attraction to you. Especially repeated touches express the intensity of a woman's emotional interest. If a woman repeatedly touches your arm or places her hand on your shoulder without realizing it, this shows that she is truly interested in you and wants to build a connection with you. These small but frequent touches are strong signals that she deeply cares for you and seeks to establish an emotional connection with you. When women find you really attractive, they feel the urge to constantly seek physical contact. This means that a woman combines her own security with the trust she places in you and gradually loosens her physical boundaries. When you touch her, she responds to your touches and draws attention to herself repeatedly. The desire to physically approach you is a sign that she truly desires you and wants to build a secure connection with you. However, it is important that the touches are meaningful. Women do not always enjoy being touched, and the touches must be sincere and natural. If a touch seems too possessive or controlling, she may feel uncomfortable. Therefore, touches need to be moderate and gentle, otherwise the woman may feel too much pressure and distance herself. When a woman truly likes you, her eyes begin to shine, and that is a very clear sign. She not only smiles with her mouth, but also with her eyes. A smile is one of the clearest signs that a woman genuinely and happily wants to spend time with you. When women have emotional interest in a man, this interest is reflected both in nonverbal communication and body language. When a woman likes you, her smile is not just a superficial reaction, but a reflection of her emotional state and an expression of the fact that she is truly thinking about you. When women find you attractive, their smile not only shows their physical proximity to you, but also gives insight into their thoughts about you. If this smile is combined with a sparkle in their eyes, it is a strong sign of the woman's emotional investment. Every smile enhances a woman's interest in you and strengthens her desire to build a connection with you. A smile especially occurs in moments when women feel the safest and most comfortable. If a woman smiles at you for a long time, it is not just a sign of respect or politeness, but also an expression of her deep attraction to you. A woman's smile is often one of the most obvious signs that an emotional connection between you is growing. Even if we don't always notice it, it goes beyond physical attraction and reflects the woman's desire to build an emotional bond with you. A smile also shows that the woman values the time spent with you and is truly interested in you. If a woman always gives you a sincere and heartfelt smile, it means she wants to spend more time with you, get to know you better, and deepen the relationship. Such smiles are a clear sign that a woman likes you and is happy to think about you. One of the strongest signals when a woman finds you deeply attractive is the mirroring of her body language. Women tend to unconsciously imitate the movements and behaviors of the person they feel emotionally connected to. This is an attempt to build a psychological connection. For example, if you cross your arms, she might automatically do the same. Or if you place your hand behind your head, she might do the same. This synchronization in body language shows an unnoticed harmony and understanding between you. In this way, women secretly express their interest and attachment to a man. This mirroring behavior is not limited to physical movements. It also includes elements like tone of voice and speaking speed. When a woman finds you attractive, she will try to speak in a similar tone and with a similar pace as you. This means that she unconsciously wants to build a deeper connection with you. Body language can sometimes unconsciously symbolize the growing emotional bond between you and the closeness the woman feels toward you. Mirroring is not just a physical behavior, it also creates an emotional reflection. Women who feel closer to another person unconsciously mirror their emotional states as well. If you're happy, she tends to smile happily as well. If you're in a serious situation, she might also adopt a more serious and thoughtful attitude. This shows that she is emotionally in sync with you and is sensitive to your mood. The mirroring of body language is a signal that the woman is truly thinking about you and that the connection between you is constantly growing stronger. When women find you deeply attractive, this feeling is most clearly shown through their constant alignment toward you. Whenever a woman spends time with you, she will want to get closer to you both physically and emotionally. Although this behavior may seem subtle at first glance, it is actually a clear sign of her desire to build a stronger connection with you. If a woman is spending time with you in a group setting, she often stays close to you. This gives her the opportunity to interact with you more and strengthen her emotional bond with you. This constant alignment toward you is not limited to physical proximity. Women also align their body language and posture toward you when they communicate with you. If a woman likes you, she will frequently seek eye contact with you while speaking, lean toward you, and continue conversations with direct interaction. These movements intensify her interest in you and symbolize her desire to build a deeper connection with you. Even if you turn in another direction, she continues to move in your direction and follows you. The constant alignment toward you also reflects the emotional bond and trust she has in you. If a woman truly likes you, she will create more opportunities to build an emotional connection with you. This may manifest in her physically staying close to you more often, or showing more interest in you during her conversations. It is a clear sign that she is thinking about you and wants to spend more time with you. Her constant alignment toward you expresses her strong desire to build a connection with you. When women find you deeply attractive, they want to offer you not only physical support, but also emotional and practical help. This is a strong sign that they value and appreciate you. Helping reflects a woman's interest in you and her desire to build a connection with you. When a woman spends time with you, she wants to get to know you better, and this often shows in small but meaningful ways of helping. For example, by giving you advice or assisting you in everyday matters, she shows that she values you and wants to learn more about your place in her life. This desire to help is not only about physical assistance but also emotional support. When women truly like you, they have a natural tendency to help when you're in a difficult situation. They also want to provide emotional comfort, supporting you with encouraging words and gestures to help you feel better. This stems from women's desire to experience not just physical attraction in relationships, but also emotional security and to build a deeper connection. Helping is an attempt by a woman to build a closer connection with you, and it is a direct sign of deep affection. When women are attracted to a man, they want to show him interest. However, it is important that this interest is shown in a way that maintains balance and is not overly possessive. Showing interest is a clear sign that a woman wants to build a closer connection with you. However, constantly sending messages, checking in all the time, or following every step can increase the pressure on the woman. Women want to experience interest in relationships but do not want to lose their freedom and independence. Therefore, it is very important to respect their personal space when showing interest. Too much interest can suffocate women and make them feel restricted, which can hinder the healthy growth of the relationship. On the other hand, balanced interest makes women feel valued and gives them a safe space. When you show interest, you show her that you truly respect her by trying to understand her mood and offering support at the right moments. For example, by paying attention to her emotional needs, giving her space occasionally, and showing interest without overdoing it, the woman will become more attached to you. Women appreciate it more when a man shows his interest in a reasonable and sincere manner, rather than constantly demanding their attention. Finding this balance leads to the relationship developing in a deeper and healthier way. When a woman finds you deeply attractive and feels a strong attraction to you, it is often linked to recognizing her invisible needs. Women often do not directly express their emotional needs because they wait for these needs to be noticed. This can determine the depth of the relationship depending on how developed the emotional intelligence is. Women expect a man to be an active observer and notice changes in their emotional states and moods. For example, when women have had a stressful day or are tired, they wish for emotional support, but they don't always say it directly. When you recognize her needs and act accordingly, you show her that you truly appreciate and understand her. A woman's invisible needs cannot always be expressed in words, but they often come through body language or glances. When you notice these subtle signals, it helps the woman feel safe and understood. For instance, sometimes women simply want someone to be there with them and listen rather than asking for help. When a man correctly perceives a woman's need for support and gives her the necessary space, it creates a strong foundation for the relationship. Women feel closer and safer when they are emotionally understood and acknowledged. This helps the woman open up more and build a deeper connection in the relationship. Such behaviors show that a woman expresses her needs not only verbally, but also through silent messages. When a man pays attention to the changes in a woman's mood and knows how to behave toward her, it strengthens trust and understanding in the relationship. Women expect their partner to not only perceive their emotional needs, but also to use their emotional intelligence to respond appropriately to these needs. This makes the relationship more intimate and deeper, because women appreciate it when their hidden needs are recognized and respected. Women expect their emotional needs to be respected in a relationship. This is not only expressed in words, but also manifests in behaviors and everyday interactions. When a man respects a woman's expectations, it helps create a strong and healthy foundation for the relationship. Women often don't directly say what they want, but they can communicate these needs through hidden messages, body language, and behavior. This includes not only the physical or material expectations of a woman, but also the need for emotional security and understanding. Women feel secure when they are respected. When a man respects a woman's individuality and independence, it makes her feel valued and understood. For example, respecting a woman's personal space and allowing her freedom even while showing interest makes a big difference. Women expect not only constant attention in relationships, but also respect. This respect means helping her in her emotional world without crossing her boundaries and providing her with the support she needs when required. When a man accepts a woman's inner world and her emotional boundaries, it strengthens the trust in the relationship. Showing respect for a woman's expectations means not only understanding her emotional needs, it also means showing respect for her goals and dreams. Women expect their partners to show respect for their personal journey while they pursue their own goals. This means not only fulfilling their emotional needs, but also respectfully accepting their identity and personal space. This respect allows the relationship to deepen and strengthens the woman's bond with her partner. Understanding the inner world of women and truly influencing them requires recognizing small yet powerful signals correctly. The tips we shared today are just some of the most important things you can do to spark a woman's interest and build a deeper emotional connection. By recognizing these signals, you take a big step toward a deeper and healthier relationship. What do you think about this? Have you noticed these behaviors? Or are there other signals you've observed? Share your experiences with us in the comments. We look forward to hearing from you. Don't forget to like the video, as we'll be back soon with more tips and relationship advice. Your feedback is very important to us.